bomb gets nothing effect. Has that one taken away by Troy Hellman. It seems like this could be.
We're here with another OWL recap interview. Today we have KSF from the LA Valiant. They got their first win today, beating Atlanta in five maps. You were the player of the match today. How does it feel to get your guys' first win and get that off the old table there?
I think it was really cool to get player of the match. I actually didn't know until I was sitting in our practice, that practice room they give us, and I think it was Scott that told me. So that's the first for me. It was really nice. I think I played pretty well overall. I obviously made a lot of mistakes, as it was somewhat sloppy, but I mean, a win is a win. So yeah, it was nice.
Zarya was pretty good today. Some solid eliminations we saw there.
Yeah.
Now that you guys have gotten your first win this season, what do you guys need to do to regain your fame as one of the top teams in the league?
In general, we've just been like grinding and like putting our nose to the grindstone. I think that showed in this match. We've been improving a lot lately, especially this past week. I know the coaches have been putting in a lot of work. Same with the players. And that for sure showed in our play. Even though maybe it was sloppy, but I mean, we've improved a lot for sure.
Today, your Zarya looked very, very good. What do you think is the requirement to be a great Zarya in the Overwatch League?
In general, it's just like knowing your timings. Like, obviously, you want to be like you want to be torqued. You want to be high energy all the time, so you can get the max damage output. So like knowing exactly the right time when to like bubble your Winston, or like who else to bubble if you need to bubble someone else. And just like trying to position as well as possible so you can like, it's like min-max kind of, so like getting as much damage as you can when you're like safe, so like putting a lot of pressure in.
Understanding your bubble management and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys beat Atlanta today. Atlanta lost a pretty strong player in their stage at the end of the first stage. Do you think that they're still a strong team with the additions they've made, or do you think that losing that player has made them fall off a little? I
think losing their friend did make an impact on the team. Obviously, it's a like moral hit. Like, I know everyone loved Defran, and like he really keeps everyone's spirits up. So he is a really great player as well. So that for sure hit them.
We've seen a handful of teams run the Batiste bumper comp so far. Do you think that Batiste is going to be more of a niche pick in like bunker comps like that, or do you think he has a place in the overall meta?
I think he might have a small place, like a niche place in the meta. Baptiste Coast is good on some points, so we might see more of that in the future.
With that, we've had a evolving meta where you've seen like triple DPS with some Wrecking Ball, Goats 3/3. We've seen the Batiste Bunker, so a lot of different compositions that are happening in the current stage. What team do you think is underrated with the evolving meta?
Honestly, maybe us. Like, not just because of the meta, but everyone's opinion on us went down, obviously, because our previous stage and how this stage started. But I think we're getting on track now, and we're for sure being underrated. So
there has been some rumors of like the potential of roll lock, so like a 2-2-2 roll lock. Do you think that is the way that we're going, or do you prefer the flexibility that we currently see in the Overwatch?
I think roll lock could be good for the game, because as you've seen probably, Goats is meta for this stage and last stage, and if like huge changes aren't made, it'll probably be for next meta as well. Hopefully not, because I know everyone doesn't want that. But I think like a 2-2-2 roll lock would probably be good for the game, because it would make it so these metas couldn't stay for this long. It would be like they would change heroes and they could be played more, because it's not like just Goats. So
it would make DPS picks a little bit more viable, which DPS players like yourself, I'm sure, would love. Correct?
Yeah, of course.
Moving on to a lighter note here, who on the team are you closest with, and why?
Probably Space. We're roommates, so always after scrims we'd go out and get food, and we're always talking. So yeah, probably Space.
Where's your guys' favorite place to go get food?
I mean, probably Chick-fil-A, to be honest. I mean, it's in walking distance, so I mean, yeah, Chick-fil-A.
It's so good though, right?
Yeah, it's good. I love the fries.
So when you're not scrimming with the team or playing Overwatch, what do you like to do in your free time? What helps keep your mind off the game?
Mostly like watching shows or just playing different games. A game that recently came out is called Risk or Rain 2, I think. That game's really fun, and you could waste a lot of time just like messing around.
So last question here for you. If there was something you could tell your fans about yourself they may or may not know, what would it be?
I'm a big dog fan. I have 2 dogs back home in Washington, and I miss them a lot. But yeah, hopefully I get to see them soon.
What are their names and what kind of dogs are they?
Solomon and Ellie. And One's a Jack Russell Terrier and one is a Black Lab.
That's awesome. Did you get any pictures out for National Pet Day yesterday or no?
I did not.
Oh, happens. Unfortunate. Well, anyway, guys, that's it here from Out Recap. Thank you for your time.